Only a 7th grader.
One of the nation's up-and-coming runners, one of the fastest 7th graders you'll ever meet, and she has a certain style, Mike. She likes to go out hard, and we're seeing it happen right here, right now. She will just get out this first 100. At least she won't have any traffic to worry about early on, and she will just try to go as fast as she can for as long as she can. I'd like to be able to see her run some even splits. I think it'll just make her a little bit faster when it's all said and done. But dropping down, that's Shelby Davidson into second, with the rest of the pack, Sarah Day off her right-hand shoulder.
Back in 2004, Jennifer Behringer ran 4:48.
So how fast does Daesha go? That's the question, and is the rest of the pack going to be able to come back on her at any point? She takes it out so hard that nobody else wants to get into oxygen debt and dare to go with her this early in the race. Daesha will come through. We'll call it 64, so 4:24 pace after that first 400. Shelby Davidson in second, and Sarah Day out of West Shore down in third. Nicole Carpio falling back into about 6 right now. Good to see Nicole Carpio back running healthy once again and on the track at a state final.
Daesha Jones.
Well, we're starting to see a little bit of leg turnover from Shelby Davidson. Now she's going to try and make up that 40-meter difference and try and cash Daesha the rest of the way.
Fifth from Wesley Chapel, Raven Gilbert.
She's got a little under 2.5 laps to do it. Shelby Davidson, the Foot Locker finalist, 2-way state champion in cross country. It's kind of like the rabbit and the hare at this point as we take a look at Daesha. The 7th grader going up against the senior out of Cocoa Beach. Also, I'll mention Shelby Davidson picked up a very highly coveted award last week, FHSAA Academic All-Team Selection, one of 24 student athletes recognized by the FHSAA. So right around 2:22, we'll call it 4:44 pace, still very, very quick. Daesha Rogers out front, Shelby Davidson from Cocoa Beach in second. The rest of the girls coming through the back end of that pack right around 2:40. And that distance is starting to narrow considerably now. If you take a look at the leg turnover, you can just see it's a lot better from Shelby Davidson. Only now about 15 meters back, with Sarah Day holding on to third. But Daesha Rogers, we've seen this over and over again, Mike. She finds a second life. You don't want to wait too long to go past her and make sure that she's not able to come back on you. If it comes down to 200 meters, even though she may look like she doesn't have anything left in the tank, she's able to find that second gear, and we saw that earlier on this season. So Shelby Davidson now only 10 meters back. Daesha Rogers continues to lead. And Sarah Day back in third. You can see the difference in the running styles as well. Daesha ran the 4x8 earlier on today, and that may come back to be a player. Shelby Davidson is going to come up on her right-hand shoulder right now, right around 3:41. So she's only about a second behind Daesha at this point with about 350 meters to go. If you're Shelby Davidson, you're thinking, I've got to go now. I don't want Daesha to be in this race with 200 left to go. Yeah, I know it's really, really hard to close that gap. It seems like it's taken forever just to get up on the right-hand shoulder of Daesha Rogers. And back in third, it's Sarah Day holding on pretty well.
Shelby Davidson. Sarah Day.
And Ella Worth out of Pinecrest in fourth. So 200 meters to go. Now you see the leg turnover from Daesha. She finds another gear, so hopefully it wasn't going to get to this point, but she's just going to gut it out now for the last 150 meters and win a state championship. This will be her first individual state championship. She was third last year in the 1600. Not a bad tactic if you can pull it off. We don't see a lot of people that have a lot of success. Daesha does have a lot of success with it, and she will go 4:53 for the win. Shelby Davidson will finish off sub right around 5 minutes flat, so very good time for Shelby Davidson. And coming back on Sarah Day in the last 20 meters to grab third. Sarah Day will finish up fourth with Ella Worth out of Pinecrest in fifth. And that was Christine Griggs moving up nicely in the last 50 to grab third in front of Sarah Day.
So again, recapping our top three finishers. Daesha Rogers, the seventh grader out of American Heritage, finishing first with a time of 4:54.03. Behind her, Shelby Davidson of Cocoa Beach, a junior, just over 5 flat.